7 Austin News at 5.
President Trump addressed the UN General Assembly this morning. He got an unlikely response when he bragged about his administration's accomplishments.
In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
The president went on to defend his America First policy, including his decision to withdraw the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal. Here to talk about this is Travis County GOP Chairman Matt Mackowiak and Glenn Smith from Progress, Texas. Matt, what do you think? Has the president done enough in the last 2 years to make the claim he did about accomplishing more than almost any other administration?
Well, I mean, the question, I guess, is how do you measure that, right? I mean, I think that it is a fair argument to make that this president has gotten an enormous amount done in a year and a half, and he's done it without any Democratic support for anything whatsoever. And so if you look at, rolling back regulations, passing the first tax cut, major tax cut in a generation, you look at rebuilding the military, the tremendous success they've had confirming conservative judges. One Supreme Court justice confirmed, another I think will be confirmed soon. All the other appellate court judges that have been confirmed. It's a year and a half of true consequence and success. And I know that the Democrats don't want to see it that way. But if Trump wasn't doing anything, they wouldn't be mad at him. They wouldn't be resisting. They're resisting because they don't like what he's doing. But he's succeeding, and he's succeeding delivering on the things he promised to do as a candidate.
Glenn Smith, what do you make of the president's comment about doing more than any other administration and the reaction from the audience?
Well, they laughed because it's childish. If he put America first like he claims, he'd want to put America first and not himself. He's always talking about himself. What I'm really worried about, however, is this sort of protectionist. He's tying a tourniquet around America. He's going to strangle us. We live in an interdependent world. He can't deny that fact. There's no denying it. It's like saying we don't need oxygen to breathe. And he's tearing up treaties. He's tearing up trade agreements. He's alienating allies. Yeah, he picks a bogeyman here and there to attack. But you know whose bidding he seems to be doing? You know who's winning? Vladimir Putin. He's the one that wants to destroy the agreements in the West. And Trump seems to be doing that. And that's worrisome, no matter what he thinks of himself.
Matt Mackowiak, compared to when President Obama was in office, do you feel the world respects the U.S. more or less now?
Well, I think probably global leaders, many of them, agreed with what Obama was trying to do from an ideological standpoint more so than this president. But I don't think that's really the goal. We don't want America to look more like the world. We want the world to look more like America. And so, look, I do believe our institutions and our global alliances are helpful. I do believe it's helpful to have allies. And if you look at the relationships this president has built, we have some very strong ally relationships. But look, there are some relationships that are being tested. Clearly, our relationship with the Canadians is being tested. Our relationship with China, our relationship in Europe, particularly as it relates to Germany, is being tested. There are some fundamental disagreements, and a lot of those disagreements surround trade. This president made clear he's tired of these trade deals. He wants to go in a direction that benefits the United States more, and I think ultimately wants to get to a zero subsidies standpoint. I think that would be good for the world.
Fair enough. Glenn Smith, this question of respect, the perception, how other countries see us now versus when President Obama was in office. What do you make of that?
You know, it's like day and night. I mean, he's a laughable president, and the world's laughing at him, and they're laughing at us for choosing him to be president. We've gone from a very intelligent, thoughtful, classy, family guy in Barack Obama to the exact opposite, a kind of thug, a kind of thoughtless thug who can't see beyond his own nose. It's an embarrassment. So I think it'd be hard for the world to say they respect us more. I don't think they know what to make of us, because this is a place America's never been before, and it's not a happy circumstance.
Okay, we got to wrap it up at that point. Glenn, Matt, thank you both very much.
Thanks.